Hello, French learners, and welcome to KJ's French Sense, the channel where we help you make French make sense. Today, we're going to talk about being in French and dive into why it's so important. Remember when we were learning how to identify and describe things a while back? We were making a distinction between c'est and il est and elle est. We learned how to say c'est une chatte, elle est curieuse, or c'est un chat. Il est mécontent, and c'est une chatte, elle est espiègle. In both of these expressions, we use the verb être, to be. It was important to learn to distinguish when to use each expression. This winds up being important because in order to talk about the past, you have to make another distinction, and it has a lot to do with the verb to be. You'll need to figure out when to use avoir and when to use être to make the passé composé. It's a critical part of the past tense, but how do you decide? It turns out the verb être plays a very big role in this strategy, but it's not about the conjugation. It's about the concept. This strategy takes a little imagination. First, think of home. You're born, you arrive, you enter, you come home. Since you're there, you stay. You go upstairs, you go downstairs. You might even fall because you're still little. As you get older, you go out. You may even pass by a friend's house. You always return, but sometimes you return after going a few other places. After a while, you become a very independent person. You leave. You go to lots of places with the plan to see the world before you die. These are all the verbs that use être in the past tense. As you can see, with this strategy, we can use être to tell the entire story of a being's life. But more importantly, it tells the story about how the French think about being. That's all for this week. I hope it's cleared up some confusion. Stay tuned because next week we'll be practicing. Remember, the channel is Learn French with KJ. The playlist is KJ's French Sense. And if you enjoy these videos, click like and subscribe to get all the good summer tips and strategies. Until the next time, this is KJ signing out.